Today's ridiculous theory. Those degrees up there are definitely in the field of party planning. Hey guys, Millionaires here playing some Katrielle, Layton, and the Millionaires Conspiracy. Yeah, what are we doing again? We're heading outside, I know that. I don't remember where, like, we've been told to leave Guildhall. I don't know, maybe things will become more clear. Dean Delmona? You're in this game? Oh my god. Okay, that's made this case all worth it. Dean Delmona's awesome. Like, Dean Delmona, best character.
Oh, if it isn't Katrielle, Layton.
Hello, Dean Delmona. What a pleasant surprise bumping into you here.
I'm as surprised as you, yes.
Who's this old mophead? You can't refer to Dean Delmona of that. This is the Dean of Gresnella University, Shirl. He's an old acquaintance of Miss Layton's.
I wonder if our meeting like this would actually inevitable.
What do you mean?
My granddaughter has sent me another puzzle.
Oh, his granddaughter always sends him puzzles. It's his one character trait, and it's adorable.
I can't think of anyone more likely to be able to solve it than you, Katrielle.
As long as you're not paying me for it, because obviously Godwin's Day and all that. Oh, I love Dean Delmona's granddaughter's puzzles. Puzzle number 120, funny fractions. The professor has written a sum on the board. The writing on the left expresses the fraction on the right. In that case, what number should go into the empty space at the bottom right? What? Oh, yeah, okay, I see. It's 100. It's a weird puzzle, but it is 100. And that's why they're giving us 3 spaces. The top one says 10% and the bottom one says 1%. It's a percentage-based puzzle. Does everyone know their percentages? I sure don't. You did it! Yay! I just said that. This was nice and easy. Was it? I feel like that's a little bit presumptuous to put in the puzzle solution. Oh, by the way, this was an easy one. So if you struggled on it, you're stupid. That's pretty much what the game is saying though. 120 puzzles solved! A decor docket that we're never going to use. Ah, I'm so excited.
Thank you, that's marvellous. My little angel will be so pleased.
I'm happy I could be of assistance to you, Dean Delmona.
You don't look your usual cheerful self, Katrielle. Is something on your mind?
You're very perceptive, Dean. Actually, I'm a little something myself. I'm working on a very difficult case. No, I'm not working. I promise. Oh, it's okay. It's Dean Delmona. He's cool. We can tell him we're working. He ain't gonna rat us into the feds. You know, Inspector Hastings of Scotland Yard. It's his wife's birthday today. Yep, this news of his exploits is always in the papers. He forgot it was his Hastings' special day, and if they failed to get her a present.
Oh dear, that is quite a predicament.
Good animation frames. We've been trying desperately to help him find something, but we've drawn a blank. She'll be so disappointed if he doesn't even manage to rustle up a present for her. Well, apparently we've got a drawing of a blank, so, you know, maybe she'll like a drawing of a blank.
I see. But listen carefully, Katrielle. Presents are all well and good, but they are not the be-all and end-all.
That was a lot of alls. I didn't quite follow.
Haven't you heard the expression, it's the thought that counts? That doesn't necessarily mean the present necessarily. I think it's about celebrating together. About all the things his wife does for him, about how much he loves her. I say telling the woman how he feels about such things can be far more valuable than any gift could ever be.
It's like, we're hammering this into you, Katrielle. This is the solution. Go tell him to do that. And Katrielle's like, yes, feelings. Yes, I've never had those. Telling him how he feels. No, I'm just not getting it. It's not going in. Like, they clearly have to toe a line between, like, it being blatantly obvious and... No, Layton's never towed a line before. Layton has always been blatantly ridiculous. It's all very romantic, isn't it, miss? Thank you, Dean. You've given me something to chew on.
Good luck, young lady, and don't give up. Your father wouldn't, would he?
It's a Layton reference.
Anyway, I must be off. Do show your face at the university sometimes, won't you?
We certainly will. Ah, actual lore character. Yes. I was not expecting a new character today. That's really cool. Alright. Don't give up. Well, I don't want to, but this certainly isn't easy. We've more or less lost the light of the daylight now. Time's up, isn't it? You must neglect yourself, Miss Layton. You need to put your feet up sometimes. Why don't we go back to the office now? I just feel like I'm on the brink of a great idea that keeps getting hammered into me by literally everybody we've spoken to. Oh, what to do? How to process these words that people have been forcing into my brain face. All right, that's one of the two remaining things. Showing appreciation. We have a clue. Yeah. Dean Monish says that showing how you feel about someone is far more important than giving a present, but how can the inspector demonstrate his feelings? It's a mystery. I don't know. This case is so very, very opaque. It could be any way. Like, there's so many different possible answers to this case. I mean, think of all the suspects that we've run into so far, and all the possible motives and opportunities. I don't know. We're going to have to go back to the office and really... We're going to have to get the pinboard out, Ernest, and we're going to have to, you know, start sticking up photos and putting, like, lines of string between them. It's all gotten just out of hand and crazy. How strange. What is it, Pinstripes? It just feels different here somehow, even though nothing actually appears to have changed. Do you think so too? That's because it's become night time. It's become evening, Ernest. This happens every day. Every day I have to tell you about it. Because every day it catches you by surprise. God. Because there aren't any people about. That's it. Yes, you're right. The street is totally deserted. Nothing happening on Chancellor Lane. That's unheard of. Perhaps it's because we talked to everyone here before. Perhaps that made them disappear. Oh my god, now Katrielle is... like, struggling with the issue of object permanence. What? That can't happen, can it? No, I was only joking. There has to be someone about. Let's head up the street to the office. I'm sure we'll find some sign of life there. Oh, they've actually stopped the music as well. Oh, this is eerie. Wiggly Bush, provide me with some background acoustics. There we go, you can hear it echoing all through the street. Yeah, weird. Weirdly silent. What's going on? There's no one around here either. Wait a minute, over there, look! There's someone! The last man standing on Chancellor Lane. Oh god, it's turning into a battle royale. Stop being creepy! I wonder why there's so few people around. Perhaps we should ask the man over there. It's Stashin! Oh, I mean, yeah, of course. When the rapture comes and everybody is taken, of course Stashin's the one that's left standing. Excuse me, sir. Would you happen to know why there's nobody about? The answer is simple. It has to do with the special day that it is today. Yeah, it's Godwin. Like, Godwin's Day happens every year, right? We've established that, right? If something's weird about Godwin's Day that everybody knows about but us, I'm calling shenanigans here. A day of rest for all of London's inhabitants. Everyone must be home, safe in their houses. The children out at play back inside. Everything still. Like this. Is it going to be a silent puzzle? Puzzle 121, Road to Home. Okay, at least you have music on the puzzle screen. Just so eerie. 4 children all live in different houses. They are all talking about the routes it takes to get home. Here's what they say. I don't have to cross a single bridge.
I crossed a bridge with a lamppost once.
I crossed a bridge with a lamppost once, and then I crossed a bridge with a tree. I crossed a bridge with a tree once. Wow, okay. Cool. All children start from different places and take the shortest route home. Which is B's house? Okay. Okay. I cross a bridge with a lamppost 1, then I cross a bridge with a tree. So C has got to be 2. Let's go. Let's go. Memo. Yeah, C has got to be this one, because C's got to be starting, like, there. Yeah, there's no other way that can be, like, the fastest way home. B, I'm pretty sure is going to be 3, because it's got to be this one, right? But let's have a look. D crosses a bridge with a tree once. Oh, no, that's got to be... That's got to be D then, right? And he's got to be starting, like, here or somewhere. Or, like, yeah, anywhere around here, really. I mean, technically this way is also just as fast. So, no, D's got to be starting, like, here. There we go. That's where D starts. That's a D. Promise you. I promise you that's a D. How much would you be willing to bet? That's a D. That's definitely a D. It's like, if you enter that into type handwriting recognition in the one future, that's definitely a D. A doesn't have to cross a single bridge, so yeah, A's just starting on whatever thing they're on, and B has to cross a bridge with lamppost 1. It's got to be 4, I think. But I don't fully know that I understand the premise of the question properly. But I think it's got to be 4. Yeah, it's got to be 4, okay.
Puzzles are made for solving.
Puzzles are made for solving. Okay, so I was wrong with my initial thing, so it's good that we, Oh, okay, right, okay, alright, okay. Here's one thing they did not make clear in that question. They didn't mention that they'd be starting all from the bottom. They just said different points. So I figured they might be able to just start just in front of their homes. Which was the case with A. I mean, fair enough. Yeah, it didn't matter anyway. We solved it. Just please, wording. I'm glad you solved that in time. In time? In time for what? It seems you aren't aware of all the traditions of Godwin's Day. And yet every single person in the city that we have lived in all our lives is. This is a day of rest, a day when no work is to be done. But that is not all this day dictates. Whatever fun thou hast by day, come eventide, go home to play. That's the old adage of Godwin's Day. You mustn't forget it. You must not forget it. This is the second part of the law. Look around you. Others haven't forgotten, have they? Begone! Home with you! Lest you break an important tradition. The police are on their way. I can hear them. They're coming. Run away! I mean, you say the same about yourself, mate. Like, come on now. Can we even go home to play? I've never even heard that little rhyme before. Well, it explains why the streets are dead as a dodo. It feels like we're being gaslighted here. So at the end of Godwin's Day, everyone is at home. That's it, I've got it. And that's the perfect opportunity for Hastings and his wife, his little lemon, to go somewhere. The balcony, look out over the streets, quiet, cityscape, lights. More lights because everyone's at home. I don't know. Chances Lane emptiness on Godwin's Day evening is down to another tradition of the bank holiday. People go home to spend time with their families. Let's go on, let's go solve the case. This present is you caught me something? I don't believe it. I'll explain everything later, Cheryl. For now, I need you to do something for me. Anything you say, miss, anything at all. Fine, I'll bite. Although Superstitch doesn't deserve it. He's always called me a she. Thank you. Listen carefully and do exactly what I say. What are you going to do, Miss Layton? I'm going to go and fetch the inspector. But it's too late, surely. It's over, isn't it? Not all. It's just about to start. The present I have in mind will only work after dark. Alright, yep. Follow these instructions. As she just hands out an IKEA slip. Like an IKEA instruction manual.
It looks so pretty.
Nice, isn't it, love?
Not so many lights tonight. I suppose most people are asleep. We haven't come here for donkey's ears, have we?
No.
Donkey's ears?
Huh?
What?
Of course. Of course.
Oh, did you do that for me?
Well,
This is where he says no.
you know.
And to think I was annoyed with you for not getting me a present this year. Honestly, you. Oh.
I mean, that took some organising. I gotta be honest.
Don't know how to repay you. You really saved my bacon. Just look at all those lights, eh? Blimey.
Actually, it's thanks to you that so many people agreed to turn on their lights like that tonight.
So that's how public support weighs into it, I guess.
Thanks to me.
In order to spell out the words, we delivered notes to 186 separate households.
And they all agreed without any kind of... I mean, sure, yeah,
This
why
is
not?
what I wrote. We are asking you to turn on all your lights when it gets dark at the end of the bank holiday.
So they only sent them to the ones that are lit, not the ones that are unlit. They just assumed that the ones that are unlit would be unlit.
You'll be helping to deliver a message for one of London's most faithful servants, Inspector Hastings, CID.
You what?
You what? You what?
Everyone who turned on their lights tonight did so as an expression of gratitude to you, Inspector. For all your hard work and devotion to your job, for keeping us all safe.
Well, I don't know what to say. Thank you, London. And thank you, Kat. Riel.
Why was there a pause there?
Let's not forget, Pinstripes and I were the dog's bodies that actually posted all 100 and...
No barking.
My poor paw.
Oh, I need to get that voice clip. Alright, good resolution.
Miss Layton, a parcel's arrived for you from Inspector Hastings.
Ah, a little thank you, perhaps.
I think this was the shortest case so far as well.
Oh, what's this? One of my little Lemon's homemade cakes for you, to say thanks for the other day. Enjoy.
Is it lemon cake?
Gosh, that does look good.
Cheryl has a lot of really good voice lines.
Oh, wait. He's written more on the back. It's our wedding anniversary coming up, so you might want to get thinking about that.
Wow. Wow. That is presumptuous.
Huh! Who does he think I am? Katrielle Layton, private detective and party planner?
No, that's clearly Mayor Loanita's job. Alright, the end. So, yeah, the premise wasn't great, but it was alright. It was an alright ending. Like, and the fact that I think every episode of this case we've done like 3 puzzles. So, yeah, it's been a nice little change of pace, honestly. So, I'm not going to mark this one down for it. It's been alright. And so Inspector Hastings celebrated his wife's birthday with her in style. The Battle of Hastings was won and not a single eye lost. But next time, Inspector, plan your own parties or you'll get one in the eye from me. A party in the eye? That sounds very weird. Are you sure you want to give him a party in the eye? I don't know. And is there going to be a cutscene? No, we're going to just go straight back into the next thing. We're going to get an ideal meal thing. We're going to get passers-by, Hound in the Pound, new case. Ooh, it looks like we've got Ernest's case. Yeah, that is definitely Ernest's case. And we introduced Dean Delmona, so it's obviously the next one's set at Gressonhill University. Anyway, that was also a really short ending, which was probably a good thing, given that the last ending was like 20 minutes long. Yeah. I don't really have much more to say about that. Next time when we return, we'll do cleanup and probably not start. Next episode might be a bit short, just because we're not going to go on and start the next case in the same episode we do cleanup. But we'll see how it goes. I kind of was not expecting this to be just so the end of the case, to be honest. Yeah. Next time, cleanup. See you guys then.